This trailer is trending worldwide, and it's the most viral discussion right now in the anime community. I mean, look at these numbers. 1.3 million views in 10 hours. Like, this is an anime trailer. This has 61,000 likes. It has 1.3 million views in 10 hours. It hasn't even been 24 hours yet, and it has crushed a million views. It really just goes to show how much hype and anticipation there is for Frieren Season 2. But it doesn't just stop there. I mean, look at this. This is when Frieren was, the trailer came out earlier this morning, and it has 5.1 million views on it. It has 116,000 likes, 8.1k bookmarks. Like, dude, Frieren, I'm not gonna lie, it actually might be the biggest anime of the 2020s, and that is so unbelievably shocking to me, and for one reason why. It's not because I don't respect the quality of Frieren. In fact, Frieren is a really good show. It deserves all the praise and love it gets, but what really shocks me is just the very concept of Frieren is typically not something you would see explode in such popularity. Like, when I think of series from the 2020s, I'm not gonna lie, I think of Demon Slayer, I think of JJK, I think of Chainsaw Man, and Soul Leveling. And yes, these all are typical action, like, power fantasy-like stories. Now, obviously, not all of them are power fantasy, but they're action series, action-focused. And Frieren does obviously have action, but the storytelling of it is just so different from all the other stuff that's exploded in the 2020s. And to see that it is easily becoming one of the most talked about anime of all time is just extremely impressive. Like, these numbers are insane, and if you scroll through the comments, you can just see multiple different languages of people talking about the upcoming season, people happy with this trailer, excited to see what's gonna happen. It's clear that Frieren is doing something that not a lot of anime are really capable of, and nothing makes me happier than seeing an anime like Frieren be the talk of the town, and the most talked about anime, I think, for the 2020s. The only thing that kind of rivals it is JJK, Demon Slayer, and Chainsaw Man. And I want to re-emphasize this. It's so crazy to me that Frieren has reached that status, that level. Man, just, it makes me so happy. Because it is a series that really is worth every bit of attention it gets, all the love it gets, because it has so many good core themes. It has some deep messaging, it has some great action, obviously good art and animation, great voice acting, amazing soundtrack. Like, oh my god, like, the soundtrack is godly. The opening's incredible, and I mean, obviously, getting to see a peek of the opening here with the song with, like, Green Apple here is just also a banger. I can't wait to actually see how the full visuals for the opening actually is. But seriously, Frieren is exploded. I cannot believe when I first watched this series, like, it's been like 2 years now? I can't believe, like, 2 years ago, when this series first started to air, that it would reach this status. Of all series, like, a fantasy story, like, a story about cherishing and taking your time, appreciating the little moments, appreciating what life has to offer in every day by day, instead of trying to rush to the conclusion or just always having to have something going on. This series makes you appreciate your time. It respects your time. It tells you to respect your time. I love that. And it's such a counter to everything else that we see nowadays, like within culture. Like, society and culture has tried to drive us towards a consume to where, like, you need to have the next dopamine hit, you need to have the next jingling of keys in your face, you need to be able to rush to the next objective as quick as possible, and just do not take your time. Everything's kind of become more of a speed run nowadays to try to get through things as fast as possible. Like, you'll have people literally put, like, a video on, like, instead of playback speed, they'll put it, like, on, 2 times speed or whatever to get through something. This is just a typical thing that people like to do. People's attention spans has deteriorated to such a degree that something like Frieren blowing up to this extent just boggles my mind, especially with just how society has been. And I feel like this really does show hope that there is definitely people that have immaculate taste when it comes to what is good and what is not, in my personal opinion. Feel free to disagree on that one. But let's get back into the core things here, like Frieren, for instance, like this trailer. This trailer is amazing. Like, it's obviously, it's everything I want. It's Frieren. The only thing I do want to point out, though, that a lot of people are talking about is that this upcoming season is going to be on the shorter side than what we are normally used to for Frieren. Like, for those that don't know, I believe Season 2 is only going to have 10 or 11 episodes. It's not going to have 20-something episodes, which is pretty sad. I mean, there is content I still want to see adapted, and I don't think 10 to 11 episodes are going to be able to cover it. But at the same time, we got to listen to the core themes and messages of Frieren. Cherish what you get, cherish the time you have, don't rush. And if we get the same level of quality or better than Season 1, then you know what? Okay, Studio Madhouse, okay, staff, you know, cook on this, take a break for a year or two if you need to, come back, write more of Frieren. Or, you know, animate more of Frieren. I would be completely fine with that, because I think that if there is any series that teaches this lesson to cherish it and take it with a slow burn, it's this anime. So I think that, in general, yes, it's sad that we're not going to get more episodes, but I'm going to be happy with what we get. If it is anywhere near the same level, yeah, and I want to bet you it will be, or better. And the reason for that is because, well, let's just be completely blunt here. Frieren has exploded. I mean, the merchandise alone. Like, there's so much merchandise of Frieren. There's so many people that talk about it. There's people that are typically only action watchers that watch Frieren. I think it says enough. So, I think that because of its overwhelming popularity, my perspective on what's going to happen next for this is that we're going to get Season 2, and then there's going to be a movie announcement. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that there will 100% be a Frieren movie announcement. And it might even be anime original. Now, I know that sounds bad, but I think that there is a lot to work with when it comes to the world building and just the characters of Frieren, what you could do with an anime original movie. If the creator, like the writer of Frieren, like, oversees it and authorizes certain changes or things in an anime original movie, I think it could be done very well. Obviously, they could continue the series with a movie format as well. A lot of different anime are doing that, especially very popular anime. And with how much content there is technically left to adapt for the series, I could definitely see them wanting to go down a movie route than a traditional anime series route, because it would be just better in movie format with how much content is actually left. But I am really going on a tangent here. The big point I really want to talk about is just, Frieren is going to be airing very soon. I believe it airs on the 16th, actually. I think it says it actually right here, 15th or 16th. I believe this is accounting for Japanese time, so that means it might come out on the 15th for us. But it's very soon. Like, we're not going to have to wait long. It's like 5 days away, 5 to 4 days away, and we have finally Frieren back. I cannot wait for Frieren to lose its best anime of the year to Solo Leveling or JJK. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's 100%. It's gonna happen. Mark my words. It will happen. You're gonna have Frieren get absolutely dumpstered. It's gonna be thrown to the side for the what's popular at that current time. Now, I'm not trying to hate on Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling is pretty enjoyable. It's like junk food. But we all saw those anime awards. Can't wait to see a reenactment of that. And also, I can't wait to see just the, oh man, the chaos that Frieren brings to the timeline. Because now that there's been years for the series to fester and sit in the community to really discuss it, one of the biggest discussion points that's just been continuously popping up for so long is Frieren's racist. So get ready for that one. Get ready to have the same old conversation of, oh, Frieren is a racist to demons, and demons are minorities. That's what people are going to say. And I'm just like, okay, that's crazy to say. That's actually insane to compare demons to minorities. But, oh, it's going to be crazy. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But with that being said, I wanted to talk about Frieren because honestly, I love this series. I can't wait. There's going to be a lot of conversation around it, and it's going to suck having to wait 4 to 5 days for the first episode to air, but patience. That's what the series teaches you. So, I'll leave it at that. Are you excited? Are you excited for Frieren? Are you one of those individuals that has already watched this trailer? Are you one of the individuals that has left a like on it? I'm just curious. I'm curious to see how many people have already watched this, because, I mean, look at this. That's so insane to me. Almost 1.5 million views in 10 hours. That's crazy. But okay, be safe, stay healthy, Chibi out.